What's up, you guys? It's Katie, and today we are learning the dance 6's to 9's. This is a 32 count, 4-wall dance choreographed by Scott Blevins and Joe Thompson Samansky. And we have no tags or restarts, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, 6's to 9's. So this is one of my favorite dances. However, you do have to remember that a lot of this movement is pretty flowy and graceful compared to some of the other line dances that we've been learning recently. So keep that in mind. The moves all kind of flow in with each other. So, and one, we're starting with an out, out into a body roll. We're going out first with our right and then with our left. And one, I'm kind of doing this body roll on an angle, like I'm almost opening my body up to my 130 diagonal. As I'm doing that, I'm rolling my head and going up and almost sitting into my left hip. So I'm going and 1, 2, sitting down almost into my left leg. And the reason you want to do that is because I'm about to do a right sailor step. And I don't really want any weight on my right foot. So I'm going into a right sailor, 3 and 4. After that sailor, I'm going to add another and count with my left foot crossing behind my right foot and. Okay, 5, I'm going to be taking a step with my right foot, making a quarter turn toward 3 o'clock. 5, 6, I'm making another quarter turn over that same shoulder so that now I'm facing 6 o'clock with my left foot. 6, that was confusing. Okay, so 5, quarter turn, I made a quarter turn and facing 3 o'clock. 6, I'm going to take a step forward with my left foot and make another quarter turn. 6, 7, and 8, I'm going to be doing a kickball cross. I'm going to be kicking with my right foot, kick, or 7, and I'm taking a step down onto that right foot, and 8, I'm going to be crossing my left over my right. I'm facing 6 o'clock as I'm doing that. Okay, so let's go through that really slowly with counts, starting with an out, out. We went and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8. All right, so we're on our second count of 8 of 6's to 9's. I just did a kick step cross. 1 and 2, I'm going to be doing some gliding steps. They tell you to flare out your knees as you're doing this. So I'm taking a big step out to my right side, almost like I'm sliding. And I'm going to be putting my knees outwards. So 1, 2. I can't really explain that with words quite as much as I can just show you. 1, 2. So 1, I'm taking a step out with my right foot, staying facing toward 3 o'clock. 2, I'm taking that same step with my left foot. And as I'm doing that, I'm making a half turn over my left shoulder to face 12 o'clock again. 2. 3 and 4, I'm going to be doing a basically a mambo toward my front left diagonal. 3, rocking forward onto my left, 3, and recovering onto that right foot. And 4, taking a step out to my right hand side. 5, 6, I'm taking 2 steps forward, left, right, out to my 130 diagonal. 5, 6, 7, and 8, I'm going to be doing another left mambo, or another mambo. 7, rocking forward on my left. And 8, I'm taking a step back onto that left foot. And I'm taking one more step on that right foot. 1, I'm going to be pointing that left foot out to that left hand side onto that 130 diagonal. 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1. Okay, yeah. So the way this works, we're walking 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1. That 1 is going to be a prep for a turn that we're going to be talking about in the next kind of 8. But you need to lock in after that 8 count, that walking back that you have in this count of 8 is your prep for that turn. So we're starting with the kickball cross, 7 and 8. We did the gliding steps, 1, 2, then a mambo, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1. So as I'm doing this point, my body is facing my 430 wall, but my toe is pointing toward my 130 wall, just so we're kind of oriented on the right diagonals. Okay, so we just finished the count of 8 that has, I think, the most confusing directional changes. So we're here where my body is facing 430 and my toe is facing 130. On 2, or we hit this pose on and 1, right? 2, I'm going to be weighting onto my left foot and I'm turning back to 12 o'clock with my right foot in passe or in a hitch. 2. Um, I can't do the math right now, but you're going to be turning back to 12 o'clock. So 2. And you're landing with your right foot crossing over your left foot on 3 and holding 4. So whatever the equivalent of, like, it's slightly over a half turn. Whatever that equivalent is, you need to get back to 12 o'clock. So you went 1, 2, land 3, hold 4. 5 and 6, I'm going to be doing a crossing triple. As I'm doing that, I'm going to be crossing my right foot over my left. Obviously, I'm crossed the wrong way right now. So in order to get to be crossed the correct way, I'm going to take my left foot, I'm going to bring it through passe, and I'm going to shift my body weight so that I'm opened up the correct direction, and then do my crossing triple. So I'm coming up, 5 and 6. I'm going to do that same weird flamingo motion, coming back the other way, 7 and 8. There's a lot of moments in this kind of 8 where you're going to be hitting a hitch that they call it in the step sheet, or passe. So make sure that you are hitting all of those moments, because it's a great opportunity to show off your lines to the judges. So we went point and 1 into our turn, 2, land 3, hold 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Okay, so we're on our last kind of 8. I just came out of this crossing triple. 1, 2, I'm going to be doing a left pivot turn. So I'm going to be taking a step forward with my left foot towards my 9 o'clock wall. 1, 2, I'm going to be doing a half turn over that right shoulder. 2, 3, and 4, I'm going to be doing 3 boogie walks, left, right, left. So if you don't know what a boogie walk is, I'm going to be flaring out my knees toward the direction of my foot. So I'm going 3 and 4. Okay, so my knees and toes go the same direction. 3 and 4. 3 of those. 3 and 4. 5 and 6, I'm going to be doing a right mambo. 5 and 6. And 7, I'm doing a ball step backwards, first with my left foot and then my right foot. And 7 is a toe back. And then 8 is going to be a half unwind over that shoulder. 8. So we're slightly weighted onto our left foot. That gives us the opportunity to do the quick out on and 1 and 1. Okay, and 9 o'clock is going to be our new wall. So let's go ahead and try that count of 8 really quick. So we just did this. We finished with this crossing triple. Essentially, when we're going into the next pivot turn, you're going to want to finish that crossing triple as though you had made a quarter turn toward 9 o'clock. So we are starting with the pivot. 1, 2, boogie walk, 3 and 4, mambo, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Okay, now that we know all 32 counts of 6's to 9's, let's go ahead and try that from the beginning, starting with the out, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Okay, and that is all of 6's to 9's. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you out on the dance floor.